Hey there tubers, Redneck Brian here. Quick video. I got some good news and some bad news. Bad news first. I had to replace the starter motor on this. The one that was on here actually seized up. If I can find it in a minute, I will actually show you. And the other part of bad news is I had to steal a little part off this one starter. It's actually a little locking ring that holds on the starter gear. And just see the plastic blew off that. I gotta fix that. That thing is a good motor, as everyone knows. So that's the bad news. Starter went and I had to steal the part off of that guy. But it's not a big deal. All that would need is a starter. And let me show you the little piece that I mean. I don't have one, but I'm gonna show you the example. Okay, here's the starter that was on the racer's old engine. As you can see, there's most times these have like a little roll pin in them. This one actually has a little clip that you have to tap down. So I had to steal the clip because I had an extra, but I misplaced it. So if anyone has a Briggs starter, this goes out for you, Peppercat Keith. If you have one that's reasonable in price, that does function, if you get in contact with me, greatly appreciated. Looking for one. It doesn't have to have a good gear as long as the actual motor works. That's all I care about. Here is the original opposed twin starter. I looked up the on the spec code on the engine, model type and code, and that motor is 92. So it's almost a 20-year-old motor. So see why this thing seized up. So you can see. Let me set the camera on. Hopefully you can see this. I have the ring gear all the way out. Let me see if... Yeah, you can see me. I cannot turn that at all. So the motor is seized. This one here is actually a roll pin style. It's a little bit older style starter. This here was not the issue. As you can see, this clip is broken here. That is not the issue why it failed. So it was just that. Also, I'm going out on Tuesday next week. I'm going to be picking up a couple batteries. I believe they're going to be Delco batteries for the Onan. Reason why I need two is that if you guys remember from last time I started this up, I had to run one for the fuel pump, one for the crank, and you cannot put 24 volts into these. So actually, my uncle has another Onan at his house. They have like 3 or 4 of them, and the guy that got it off of put 24 volts through it, and it burned out the starter windings. So you cannot put 24 volts through these engines. They will burn out. So he even suggested put one battery on for the starter, like a really big deep cycle, as big as I can afford, and then like a smaller battery, heck even a lawnmower battery, like lawn tractor battery, for the fuel pump, because obviously it doesn't draw very much. It'll have to be separately controlled, I imagine. I'll have to look up on the internet or something how to wire it. See, and also how to wire in the charging system to charge both batteries. So that's my plan with the Onan. So hopefully we'll be able to crank that up one day next week. It'd be nice. It's been sitting since the last video, so that's a good 4 or 5 months it's been sitting. It should start. It's probably got foul gas. I did have a problem with the one cylinder fouling plugs. It should actually be, the head should be taken off and the cylinder probably cleaned and the rings inspected on that. But before I even do anything like that, I gotta find out where to get a set of head gaskets for that. I don't know if my parts supplier could get head gaskets for that. So, also talking about head gaskets, I have decided I'm going to replace the head gaskets on this. They're only $5 a piece, so it's going to get a set of head gaskets next week. I will videotape it. Both cylinders, obviously. They're sitting at about 90-95 pounds of pressure. But I figure since this engine's nearly 20 years old, I might as well replace the head gaskets, and it freshens up the top end basically. And then I can inspect the valves. I can clean the pistons with the wire wheel, which I did on another engine I had. I had a V-twin Vanguard and a Craftsman 2, 02 Craftsman 2. came with a 17.5, but then I put the the V-twin Vanguard in it. Pretty nice motor. Reason why I don't have my light on, I'm actually going to show you. Hear the buzzing noise. It's buzzing from inside the little control module here. The light's still functioning, but there's something up with the motion control module, so I've been leaving it off. But I still got power over there, so that's pretty much it with this. So I'm going out probably on Monday to pick up the head gaskets for this. Put 2 head gaskets. I was talking to my parts guy, and he's thinking it's most likely bad gas, why it's not running correctly. I'm not starting it up right now. It's after 9 o'clock, so that's what his guess is, why it's not running correctly. Surprisingly enough, the same parts guy I deal with has actually fixed this engine 2 times for the previous owner. So that's because I referred them to them. But the same problem keeps on happening every year because they leave it out. Water gets in there, corrodes up the carburetor, and it gets exactly the same problem. So hopefully this will be the last time I have to fix that issue with this engine. Because I plan on in the wintertime parking it in the shop. And if I need room in the shop, I'll just pull it out. So the last bit of good news is I have the recoil for the snowblower fixed. Let me get it out. I brought it to my parts guy, and he fixed it for me. He didn't attach the big handle, but I can do that. So, and it didn't even charge me anything for it. So, because I bring them business, and I give them business, so he did it for free. It only took him 5 minutes. Free. Normally it's about a $35 job. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, that beast there runs no problem. I haven't tried my welder since it died not too long ago. I might get it out sometime soon and try it again, see if it will function or not. Or open up, maybe there's like some sort of a safety switch on the inside or something came undone or something simple like that, hopefully. Also, I plan on that's the fenders from the old racer. I plan on putting those actually on my trailer and putting wider tires on my trailer. So they're from that tractor there, obviously. That's going to go to the scrapyard. Probably one day next week or the week after. And I'm going to keep the fenders and put them on my trailer with a set of tractor tires. That's got to get an axle and probably a set of bearings. So yeah, that is pretty much it. And I got some other scrap in here that's going to go. That engine on the engine stand is going. Obviously not the engine stand. I'm keeping that. That's worth a little bit of money. That engine up there, it is going. Let's see if the spark plug's in it. It has this weird ass spark plug in it. The guy I bought the engine off of said, "Oh, that's an actual spark plug." I've never once seen a spark plug like that before. And yeah, the Honda I'm keeping. It needs a recoil fixed. That Honda I may keep. May try to get it running again. There's an engine down there. There's actually 2 engines. That old 10 horse Tecumseh, it's going to the scrapyard, that cast iron one. The original engine from the Massey Racer is going to the scrapyard. And I think that's pretty much it. That's going for scrap. Obviously the lawnmowers outside are going for scrap. Keeping my chainsaw, all it needs is a blade. Keeping that little tiny generator down there, it needs a carb job, I imagine. That engine, there's an engine back in there on a pump. It's going on my snowblower because it's a really low hour engine, so it's rebuilt. It's a really low hour rebuilt engine, so my snowblower, I believe it has quite a few hours on it, so it's being swapped out with that. And that 9 horse Tecumseh, I'm obviously keeping that. That's a very low hour brand new engine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been up to the last few days. I did that starter yesterday. It didn't take me that long. This does just have the single coil with 2 wires coming out of it. It's actually a really easy job to do. This particular one, just 4 bolts, because it doesn't have the cylinder head covers. So, and those are easy to take apart. It's just a couple finger screws and a couple bolts in the back, which I didn't even have tightened back down. So Also, another question for Peppercat Keith. I will email it to you. Do you have a crank bolt for a Tecumseh engine, Tecumseh tractor engine, 14.5 IC Quiet? I'm looking for one for a friend. We will obviously pay for shipping. I'm gonna charge them because I'm looking for it. I need the crank bolt. It's a real short style because it's incest into the pulley. Let me see here if I got a pulley here I can show you. It's a pulley similar to this one. As you can see, it's right down in there. So that's actually off of the original tractor that my 18 came out of. It's something similar to that. It's a reasonably short. I tried the one off of that engine there, but it's a different thread style. That's obviously a Briggs and they don't share. I asked my part supplier. He said that the tractor manufacturers make them, not the engine manufacturers, so they can be hard to come by unless you know right where to go and like right how to get them, or go to like a bolts like Canadian Tire or something like that and know what to get. So that's pretty much it. Also, I got some random bike parts that are going to the scrapyard, and probably some stuff upstairs. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, just a quick update. Hopefully everyone watched the video to the end, and I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck. Oh, I won't probably putting this back together one day next week. No rush on that because I want to get that motor running right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck and chooch it, and please subscribe and comment.